I've realised is that grief follows you wherever you go. You can get on another plane, you can stand on the other side of the world, you can completely change your surroundings and feel every second of your life was something new, but somehow the things you're carrying still get on that plane with you. I think for a while I confused constantly moving with moving forward, and they're not the same thing. No matter how far I went, eventually I still had to come home. Not just physically, but to everything I'd been avoiding. To the things I didn't want to feel because feeling them meant admitting they were real. And I think that's where I'm at now. I'm not trying to outrun my life anymore. I'm learning how to actually live in it. So this is me coming home to myself. You're doing really well. I just finished my coffee in my strawberry mug with the cutest cherry straw, obviously, but I'm romanticizing life, well, trying to, and I'm gonna have some watermelon and strawberry sparkling water in a cheetah print martini glass. So cheers to that. But seriously, I don't know where to start. First, I'm gonna light my crystal fella. I'm gonna light my sage stick to just cleanse my space, get rid of the bad energy. But yeah, I'm gonna let her do her thing while I'm yapping. I wasn't really sure how to start this video, which is probably exactly why I needed to make it. I feel like it would be an injustice to myself if I was to continue acting and posting and coming online as though I have everything figured out, because I really don't. I turn 25 in 16 days and I've been really just taking it all in. I've been running away for such a long time, and most of that has looked like traveling, saying yes to things, filling my life with incredible experiences, trying to rebuild myself, trying to work out who I am again. Obviously just got back from traveling and exploring and meeting amazing people, and yeah, it's been incredible, but also difficult. I've been moving for so long that now I've slowed down, everything is catching up with me. And I don't know if I've ever really given myself enough time to process everything that has happened. That's not me saying traveling was a mistake or that I was just running away. I think I needed those experiences. They reminded me that there's still so much to life. They showed me parts of myself that I forgot existed. What I need right now isn't another place to go. Maybe I need to learn how to stay. What slowing down has actually looked like for me. I'm trying to create things that I actually enjoy, not because they need to perform well. I've been trying to create things because I actually enjoy creating them, just because they make me feel like me. I've also been going to aerial classes, dance classes. I honestly haven't danced properly in so long, it feels like. I really needed to rediscover that part of myself. Ordinary moments of feeling alive again. Waking up, making my iced coffee, attempting to reteach myself to play the piano, although I never had piano lessons growing up. Taught myself how to play from just like YouTube videos. So dramatic. Trying not to go on my phone as much, although I'm terrible for doom scrolling on TikTok, so I'm not going to pretend I don't. I feel like sometimes it really does just lift my mood. Writing something, chilling in my pajamas, just breathing, doing some hot girl yoga, making something, painting something, colouring in, or even just doodling in my journal if I really don't want to you know, give the deets on how the day went. Not constantly asking myself what I should be doing next. I'm trying to do things that are filling my soul as opposed to just filling my time. And I'm still learning how to do that. Even physically, there are ways I feel like I've completely gone backwards. There was a point where I was training constantly, building myself up physically. My stepdad's last Christmas present to me before I started my gym journey was a JD gift card, and I bought myself some trainers to start my gym journey, which is what I did at the start of 2024. And from then it was just go time. How could I not push myself and go to the gym when my stepdad had so much faith to like believe in me to heal, because I was in such a dark place then, severely underweight, really unhealthy, just not my full potential. Even after everything unfolded, I still continued to do that because it was almost like my promise with him that I was going to be the best version of myself I could be. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of messages and I have lost a lot of weight, and I've lost muscle, I've lost strength, and I'm trying to navigate not being so hard on myself because of that, which is tricky doing social media because everyone notices, everyone has an opinion or something to say about that. And that's not because I've done something crazy on purpose. Life can just hit you like a truck. There can be times, like I've spoken about, where I've stopped, I've paused, and everything's just caught up to me. And I think a lot of that has happened from being stressed or grief. Grief, it can eat you alive, and it really has done that. I do miss that version of me who just kept pushing herself. But I can also recognize that this period has given me something that that version of me couldn't, which is to just be. When I was away, I was doing lots of partying. When I went there, I had just intentions to, you know, set up my laptop and work, but the universe blessed me with incredible friends. So naturally, I found myself out quite a bit. And I'm glad I was, although it meant I was quite unhealthy, and I'm not romanticizing that at all. It's kind of like having that balance, and I didn't have the balance. Basically, it was just kind of like full steam ahead, party, live my best life, just enjoy myself, and then neglecting the other side of that, which was taking care of myself. That time also gave me a lot of things that I really needed to even get to this point. So I'm not mad at her, but yeah, it's time to... So yeah, physically I've lost a lot of progress. That does not mean that that time has been wasted. And progress isn't always visible. Sometimes progress is getting stronger, hitting goals, having something tangible to show for all of your efforts. Sometimes progress looks like doing less. Sometimes it's letting yourself sleep, letting yourself cry, or simply letting your hair down because you deserve to and you haven't for so long. Letting your body change. Having a day where you achieve absolutely nothing and knowing it doesn't make you a failure. I'm learning I don't have to earn rest by completely exhausting myself to get it. Going back to the gym, I do want to get strong again. I want to look after myself properly. And for the first time in a long time, I am really excited to start doing those things again. I don't want to go back to the gym because I hate the version of me that exists now. I want to go because I love me enough to look after her. Social media and why I've been inconsistent. I think I've always taken hiatuses and hoping to come back as a finished and better version of myself, and it's just so unrealistic. Like, I need to show up that I've got my shit together when I really don't. when I'm happy, when I've healed enough to turn everything that's happened into an inspirational story with a lovely ending. And the truth is, it's just not there. Doing well in lots of ways. I'm excited about life. There are so many things that I'm looking forward to, and I'm still grieving. I'm still struggling with things, still carrying things. Those things can exist at the same time. A lot of times I've actually felt really guilty for struggling. As I look at my life, you've traveled, you've got opportunity, you've got people who love you. Gratitude doesn't cancel grief. And I'd rather have nothing and not have the grief in the first place because the people I love are with me. I'm learning that I can be excited about my future and still be struggling with things from my past. Sometimes I found myself in the happiest moments being completely drowned in grief. I turned 25 in 15 days, I think, which I think is making me reflect on all of this a lot more. There's something about approaching 25 that makes you start measuring your life. Time is nothing that I've ever taken for granted. Where should I be? Who should I be? What should I have figured out by now? It's so easy to feel like you're late to your own life. I'm trying to remind myself that I'm not. And even on the days where I feel like I can't get out of bed or just want to hide, because even when you go to extraordinary lengths to try and heal, you can still feel like you're extremely behind because you are trying your best to just survive, not take things in almost, because you're just surviving. And that is a weird place to be in because all the things I've done, I look back and it's kind of just a blur, which is sad, but also I'm grateful that I document all of those things so I can watch them back and be like, yeah. Like watching myself speak and almost be in a different time frame with like different thoughts and emotions, and it motivated me because I was like, yeah, she was carrying this then, I'm carrying it now, and that's okay. And a baby step is still a step. But maybe you're not behind. You're exactly where life was always going to meet you. I don't want to arrive at 25 angry at myself for not arriving here quicker. The girl who survived things badly, the girl who ran away, the girl who stayed for far too long, the girl who relapsed, the girl who travelled, the girl who couldn't get out of bed, the girl who threw herself into the gym, the girl who stopped going, the girl who got on a plane by herself to the other side of the world, the girl who thought she had healed, the girl who realised she's still got a lot of healing to do. But they are all me, and they all got me here. And I hope that really resonates with a lot of people, of just appreciating the versions of you that have led you to the space you're in now. So yeah, I feel like this chapter for me is going to be not giving up on the things I want, slowing down a little bit. I want to stop treating every quiet moment like something I need to escape from. To rediscover who I am when I'm not surviving something, when I'm not running from something, not achieving something, when I'm not trying to prove to myself and everyone around me that I'm okay. And honestly, I don't know who that person is yet. I'm so excited to meet her. Coming back online, part of me really wanted to disappear in the next few months, to hide until I felt better. I'd be doing myself an injustice and maybe giving myself permission to show up while still healing. So this is me forcing myself to not hide, not because I figured everything out, because I haven't. Everyone who's been patient with me throughout all of these versions of me, thank you. It doesn't go unnoticed. It's been a journey, and I've just been figuring it out while you guys have all just kind of been watching me, which is comforting but terrifying at the same time, because it's easy to hold on to versions of yourself that you feel you should still be showing up as, even though you don't resonate with them at all. So I'm turning 25. I've decided, yeah, this is, well, I want to just get off my chest. I can not move forward, but just be exactly where I'm at and just be honest. Instead of spending the next few weeks leading up to my birthday trying to become some perfect version of myself, the plan is to spend this time finding my way back to myself. So I'm going to create again, I'm going to stream again, to play my piano, write in my book, draw, doodle, be silly. I'm looking into getting a wing. Something just silly, just to make myself, you know, feel at one. I'm going to make things because I actually love making them. I'm gonna try and let you see a lot of those bits in between too. I don't think I'm starting over. I think I'm starting from exactly where I am. I'm still figuring it out. I think that's what this next chapter can be. So thank you so much for listening to this, guys. I know it's probably just, I don't know, but yeah, I'm actually about to go to a dance class. I'm really excited. With a spring in my step, and they're the little joys that I'm excited for the next few days. And I hope if you're listening or even just watching this, that you can take something from this and rediscover the little joys that make you want to get out of bed or reconnect with yourself without the extra pressures of what it looks like to other people or where people think you should be, because that will always keep you stuck. So cheers to getting unstuck and figuring it all out. Life is a consistent cycle of just rediscovering, figuring things out,